Having an idea for so long in your mind and actually carrying it out is always very rewarding. That first click of the shutter is always a very, very special moment. I'm not traditionally a landscape photographer. I wouldn't really put myself into any particular box of photography. I come up with an idea, not necessarily focusing on what genre of photography it may be in.
I got my body facing Frank?
Yeah,
okay.
Body facing Frank. Probably about 2 years ago, we were in a local spa and they had this beautiful classical music playing. This idea came to mind of a ballroom dancer on an icy lake in the mountains. From there, I worked backwards and built up the series to build to that final moment. In my personal notes has always been called A Night at the Orchestra. So it starts with the conductor overseeing the orchestra at sunset, and then it progresses to a ballroom dancer in the dead of night. I knew pretty much exactly how I wanted them to look. And so just finding the right spot was a case of going on my previous knowledge, a lot of time on Google Earth, a lot of jumping around on rocks, a lot of walking around on beaches, just to find that perfect spot. That's perfect. We're here in Tofino-Ucluelet area at Vancouver Island. I chose here because there's tall trees, thick forest. The rainforest runs right into the Pacific Ocean. So we came here to kind of get a number of different scenes in a relatively efficient time. This project for me is kind of an exercise in creativity and a collaboration between different creatives in different mediums all coming together to create one piece of art, one gallery, one series. It comes from how I see each instrument from my own personal experience. And for example, the drums are traditionally a more powerful instrument. So in my mind, it had to be in a powerful setting. So the roar of the Pacific Ocean coming into this black volcanic rock seemed like the perfect fit. The quiet forest with somebody playing the flute seemed, you often hear the wind whistling through the trees. It kind of mirrors that. So it's each one is chosen based on how that instrument is often seen or felt. Using the GFX100S for this project, I think was important. Just using that medium format allows the images to be blown up to such an impressive size that it could really give the impact that the project and the images deserve. The reaction from the musicians has been very enthusiastic.
What opportunity you gave me.
Well, thank you so much for helping out. That worked out so well.
I love that one.
They've really appreciated being kind of a part of something unique and a project where you're doing that little bit extra to get something special.